Right, so with the Romanian deadlift, you're actually going to start so that the barbell is on these parts at the squat rack. It just helps you to have like a good height so that you can actually lift it up and step back. If it's too high up and you're having to like lift it up a little bit higher to step back, it's not going to work, especially when you start actually loading these weights up. So these are usually 20 kilos at most gyms. Sometimes they may be 15. So most of them kind of have it on the end, so just have a look or else ask a staff member at your gym if you're unsure. But from here, once you've got the right height set up for this section here, and you put your weights on, if you've never done this exercise before, I'd recommend, or you're not very confident and comfortable with it, I'd recommend definitely just starting with an empty bar, because 20 kilos, that's still pretty awesome. You can even use a pre-weighted barbell, one of the 10 kilo ones, if you'd rather do it with an even lighter weight again. So from here, you're going to pull your shoulder blades right down to really protect yourself as you lifting that barbell off. Taking a step back. From here, what you're going to be doing is you're going to soft it at your knees. You're going to keep your legs fairly stiff. Let's put that down. This movement should actually feel down the whole back of the leg, so mostly the hammies as you're going down, but it's also your back as well. So it's like the whole posterior, like literally the whole posterior chain, which is, it's a very, very good movement. So just making sure you're safely lifting it up off there. So you're softening your knees. So instead of having them locked out straight, soften your knees, hinging over at your hips, keeping that barbell tracking really close to your legs. You should almost feel it coming down the front of your legs, and you're just going to come down to mid-shin until you really feel that nice big pull in the back of your legs. You don't actually have to touch, if you've got the training plates on, they don't need to touch the floor. So when I do a Romanian deadlift, I start to feel it around about this side so that my weights don't actually touch the floor at the bottom of each rep. Really, really concentrate on that, lowering down, nice and slow, really engaging the hamstrings. I can even feel that really well even with an empty bar. So from here, coming down, keeping your shoulder blades pulled right down. So don't let them roll forward, keep them pulled right down. The barbell really close to you, so don't let it out wide. And then squeezing your glutes at the top. Don't hyperextend at the top, but just squeeze your glutes and then straight back down to your next rep. Amazing.